Hello, fellow Americans. This is Common Constitutionalism. I am Mitch, and here we talk about issues in our government, the erosion of our culture, the minimizing of our way of life, and the disregard for our Constitution. Wake up, America. It's time to pay the piper. It's time to start talking federal spending again, as we are getting closer to the 2020 elections. So wake up, America. The government is freely spending your money. With federal budgets and spending out of control, the numbers just keep getting bigger. And I don't believe Congress has the guts to cut spending to the point that is necessary. Over the last 15 years, Congress has added $1 trillion per year to the national debt. You understand that means they spent $1 trillion more each year than what they had money to pay the bills with. If you or I ran our budgets this way, we would be bankrupt, much less be able to keep going to the banks and borrowing more money. In 2003, the national debt was $6.7 trillion. In just 15 years, it skyrocketed to over 22 trillion. It took more than 250 years to acquire that $6.7 trillion in national debt, but only 15 years to add more than 300% to the national debt. Wake up, America. They cannot spend your money to save the economy and then expect to have any money for the economy. Congress just doesn't get it. Your money is the economy. And as they take that away, there is none left to support the economy. Seriously, consider this. In times of financial trouble, what does any smart business do? It's simple. They scale back their spending. They surely do not spend more money. They cut back on spending and may even cut employment. Amazing, isn't it? Imagine that. Less spending and cut employment. Quite a concept, isn't it? Now consider this. Do you think there's a snowball's chance in hell that our great and wise, all-knowing, elitist government officials will ever run the government like a real business and actually cut spending and the size of government? I do not think so. And you know what? It is the fault of all of us, because we keep voting these same bureaucratic elitists back into office. If you really want a strong recovery and want to sustain it a long period of time, then this is what must happen. Number one, the government must immediately scale back entitlement programs. Number two, the government must downsize in all areas. This includes programs and departments. The government must cut all taxes. Do away completely with the inheritance tax, known as the death tax. That's the worst tax they ever came up with. You got to pay taxes after you're dead, or at least your people inheriting whatever has to. Lower capital gains tax. Lower corporate and business tax. Lower individual taxes. The government must get out and stay out of private business. Look at the fiasco that we've got with healthcare now. Thanks to Obama, put government right smack dab in the middle of that industry. And now we've got nothing but a frickin' mess. Government got to stay out of private business. That's not their job. So the only question I have is for all of Congress. Do you all have the guts to do what it's going to take to reduce the national debt? The next thing that needs to be done is for the American people to vote in candidates that will stand on principle, go against the status quo, and drastically reduce the size of government. I am here to tell you all, we are headed for a train wreck, a big one. One like America has never seen before. And it will not be far off in the future we keep going the way we are. I challenge each and every one of you to write, call, email your government officials and let them know that you will not stand any longer for this irresponsible behavior. I have included or will include links so you can get a hold of the officials in Washington, D.C. Call them, write them, email them. Those links I'll put at the end of this video that you can get in touch with the president, the vice president, committee members, and all of Congress. But the easiest way would be to go to the website commonconstitutionalism.com that I'm putting together. It'll certainly be posted there, along with a bunch of blogs that I've wrote up and will be posting there. I'll let you know that should be up and going before too long. So I hope that you all enjoyed this little video. I'll be doing more of them. And my YouTube channel, you'll see the link to it at the end, in the credits at the end of this video. As I said, the website should be up and going before long. I'll let you know on that because I certainly would appreciate all of you following me and liking me on these platforms. And let's see what we can accomplish here. My aim is to create a loyal following so I can continue bringing awareness to these kind of issues. And here we talk about issues in our government, the erosion of our culture, the minimizing of our way of life, and the disregard for our Constitution. Thank you, America. Until next time, this is Common Constitutionalism, and I'm Mitch. Thank you.